in the background. Get excited. So Dr. Jacqueline here with the one and only
Dr. Jessica.
Yay! Coming to you live before we see patients this afternoon. As the title shows, we want to talk to you guys all about stress today. So last week we chatted a little bit more and deeper about women's hormones. Make sure you check out the week before. We talked all about men. And then today we're going to talk about something that affects both men and women, but I would say women way more.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So stress. Stress is a hormone, you guys. Cortisol. So if you guys are not aware, this is as you are running from a bear, that fight or flight response, you kick out cortisol into your system. That is your stress hormone produced from your adrenal glands. So what will form cortisol? How does it come down through those pathways?
Well, cholesterol is the building block.
Correct. So are we actually getting our fats digested and absorbed so that we can rebuild things? That's extremely important. And then there's two main things that will steal the hormones down that pathway. So from the male, quote unquote, male side, so our DHEA is a big converter down into cortisol. And then progesterone can come down from the other side. So especially for ladies, because men don't have progesterone, that is a huge stealer of our hormones. So it will funnel it all down into cortisol production. So there is nothing that will take your hormones and destroy them faster than if you are constantly running around stressing yourself out. The other thing that I always like to bring up is I have women that are extremely in high-powered positions, CEOs, COOs, really high-level managers, and they tell me they handle stress well. So here's the other side of that. Maybe you don't run around feeling stressed out, but if you put your body through really stressful situations, we will measure their cortisol levels, and their body is not dealing with the stress well. So even though you may not feel stressed, your body feels stressed. So again, that's kind of the flip side of it. And a lot of men are that way too. Like they'll tell me again, like I don't stress out. I deal with stress fine. We test their cortisol and it's sky high. So their body's running around thinking that they are constantly running from a bear, which is not good.
No,
not good at all. So stress is a very big deal, you guys. If your body is constantly thinking it is stressed and running around being stressed, other things stop happening. So the biggest complaint that I get with cortisol being really high in a patient is they have issues losing weight. So weight loss when cortisol is high becomes next to impossible. I just had a patient yesterday. She's like, I don't know what's going on. Like I did the whole 30 challenge in the month of January and she gained 3 pounds. And I had just presented her Dutch test results to her. Her cortisol was super, super high. And then the flip side of that is her patterning was way off and she was sleeping horrifically. So what is cortisol important when it comes to sleep for?
Well, it should be very low when we're sleeping, and then it should peak first thing in the morning. And that kind of gives us that, energy boost, like let's attack the day. And then it kind of starts to taper off a little bit or an equal decline throughout the day. And then it should just kind of level off and kind of prepare us for sleep.
Correct. Yeah, it's again, all our hormones are, you guys, are signalers to the body. So it's letting our body know what it's time to do. So as cortisol goes up in the morning, that's a good thing. That's like our get up out of bed. It's time to go. That's a very positive thing. And then as it goes down throughout the rest of the day, that signals, melatonin to come up for the evening. And that is what transitions you into those sleep cycles. So if that is not happening properly, your body's confused. It doesn't know what to do. These are the people that maybe they hit a wall like at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they lay down to go to bed at night and they're awake again. And that's because, again, their patterning of their cortisol is off, and that's going to interfere with their sleep. So all these things matter, you guys, when it comes to that stress response. If you feel like this is something that affects you, or maybe you've never had this tested, maybe you feel some of these things that are happening, and you're starting to connect with some of what we're sharing with you today, it's time to get tested. So if this has gone on for a while, I feel like people deal with sleep issues for years.
Oh yeah, they think
Oh,
it's
my
like
goodness.
normal to not sleep good.
Yes. So if you don't wake up rested,
Mhm.
if you don't fall asleep easily, if you don't stay asleep, if you're constantly getting up and you feel exhausted every morning, that is not normal. But man, is it common.
Oh yeah.
So many people that we have chatted with, they deal with this, and cortisol is very much a piece to this puzzle.
Mhm.
So if you haven't had a practitioner test that, you're just going to keep sleeping really bad, which is sad.
Absolutely. If the cortisol is not supported through your health journey, you're not going to see good health healing results.
Yes, yes. So this lady that I'm talking about from yesterday, she is pumped. She is fully on board. I had a different patient, similar things, who we just had a follow-up with earlier yesterday. And she's like, I don't know what you're giving me, but I'm finally sleeping. So again, this is something where we have supported her cortisol response. And even after a couple of weeks, this was her first follow-up with us. She is sleeping like soundly, and she's like, I don't know what you gave me, but please keep giving it to me. So sleep's a very big deal, you guys. Weight loss is a very big deal. Like people wanting to have good healthy weight, wanting to make sure that they're putting the good stuff in and that they're being rewarded. So again, if you're fighting with your body, like you're doing all the good things and you're not getting to where you should go, something is off.
Yep.
Something isn't working right, and it's not in your head. You just got to have a practitioner test you properly. Yeah. Anything you want to add? Cool. So I'm going to put the link below. If you guys want to learn more, we have Dr. Patrick Flynn coming out Thursday, March 10th, and we want you guys there. So we have a big sale starting tomorrow for tickets, running through the 14th. That's our Valentine's Day sale. So if you buy 2 tickets, you will get his I Disagree book at the event for free. So make sure you look for the link and start signing up tomorrow to get that special deal. Again, we've taken care of Valentine's Day for you. So really, really easy date night. Make it fun. And I will drop the link below so you guys can buy those tickets. All right. That's all we got for you today.